What's going on, everybody? Adam here with eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Hollywood Racks Destination 4 on a 2001 Chevrolet Tahoe. So if you're looking for a bike rack that's going to be able to get 4 bikes to and fro, you found it. This one's going to be able to go on motorhomes as well. So if you have one of those, you can use it. And what you need to use this one is a 2-inch hitch receiver. One thing I like about the bike rack is just the fact that we can put it on both a car and, of course, the motorhome. So it's really versatile. One thing to think about is how this is going to interact with your bike. As of right now, we have a center mast here with a 360-degree turning strap here. So it's going to be able to contour to mostly any type of bike. If you got kids' bikes, you can go ahead and do that. If you have an electric bike or a fat tire bike, probably not the bike rack you want to go for, just because it's only 35 pounds per bike, and then the wheel width is only going to be about 3 inches. So definitely not a fat tire or electric bike rack. This isn't going to be able to tilt away, so if you have a back hatch like mine, you're not going to be able to access it, but it does come with a decent amount of goodies. One is just going to be the cable lock and the hitch lock. As you can see down here, it has a nice little cover on it, so you don't have to worry about the elements getting to it or anything like that. And that's just going to make sure this thing doesn't go anywhere whenever you're traveling or anything like that. It has an anti-rattle bolt, which really locks it to the car, so you're not going to have a whole lot of rattling at all, which is always nice. One of the nicer things about it too is the center mast, which is also adjustable. Let me show you. Go ahead and loosen this up a little bit so I can go ahead and show you. So the way this goes up, just like this, but we're going to have 2 different holes over here. So we can pick either one. So we're going to be able to have it upright like this, but if we wanted to use that top hole, we can have it angle like this. So between the cradle being able to rotate 360 degrees and the mast being able to go in 2 different positions, it's going to be easy to find that right fit for your bike. So let's go ahead and take the bike off the rack, excuse me, and get a closer look. All we got to do is just press in this little tab. Get this undone, and then we're going to have 2 down on the wheel cradles for our wheels, and it does have coated little slips on our straps, so you don't have to worry about damaging your wheels. It's not going to get scratched up or anything like that. So if you have a carbon fiber bike and or you have possibly just some nicer wheels, you want to take care of it, you can go ahead and do that. It's not the easiest to get it up and over the center mast over here, but it is definitely doable. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and put it to the side. But as you guys can notice, it is kind of a big bike rack, so it is going to stick out a little bit from the vehicle. So let's take some measurements for you. But first, we can go ahead and put this center mast down. Just loosen that up, pull that. What I usually do is kind of lay it flat like this, and then take our little strap here just to secure it down, just so it's not going to be bouncing around whenever we're going down the road. So from the bumper of the Tahoe all the way to the very edge, it's going to stick out about 40.5 inches, but we can cut that down a little bit just by going down to the threaded knob down here by the shank. We're going to have to pull this pin out first. And the nice thing about the knob, it's connected, so we really don't have to worry about losing it. I lose things quite often. This is definitely going to help. So it is going to fold up like this. So if you don't really want to remove it every single time you're not using it, you have that ability. It's not really going to block the taillights or anything like that. Go ahead and tighten that up, put the pin back, done deal. So now it's only going to stick out about 13 inches, which isn't a whole lot. So if you have a small parking garage, I know the Tahoe is a little bit longer than some of your sedans that you may have, so it's going to definitely help all of that out. Another thing, it is powder coated, which is always nice, so it's going to resist against that rust and corrosion. And we do have some reflectors here up top, so if you're driving at night with a black powder coated finish, you're not going to see a whole lot of it, but the reflectors will let the people behind you know that you got a bike rack on. Other than that, that's pretty much it for our look at the Hollywood Racks Destination 4 on our 2001 Chevrolet Tahoe.